Hey everybody, Jay Reno here. Welcome back. Starting a new custom campaign showcase for Warcraft 3. Making a brief return to Reforged because Warcraft 3 RE-Reforged, created by InsaneMonster, is indeed for Reforged. So he's created the prologue campaign, Exodus of the Horde. One of these maps, I believe it was the second one, was submitted to Quarantino 2020. So that was really cool. I'm excited to play through the entirety of this campaign to see what it has to offer. So I guess let's just get into it. This will be a shorter one because it's this very first map. You know what, though? Actually, let me take this opportunity very quick because we're at the beginning of the video. I get a lot of comments asking me how I play custom campaigns in the older version of the game. I'm just going to be 100% honest with you. I downloaded the 1.31 files from Hive Workshop at some point. I don't have a link to it. I don't remember what I did differently such that it does not force update the game. I just have Warcraft 3 Reforged installed, and then I have a separate copy of 1.31.1 installed. And again, I have no idea how I managed to make that happen, but I feel like you can try to look for 1.31 or older versions of the game yourself. I'm sure you could find files somewhere. The version that I got worked with the CD keys that I already owned. Again, good luck. I don't have specific instructions for you, but I get that comment a lot. I'm not sure if this is particularly helpful, but as usual, Google is your friend, and specifically go on Hive Workshop and check around there. Okay, so we're on the first prologue map. I forget what the name of it was called. Chasing Visions. So let's create that lobby. So technically, you can still have reforged campaigns. It's just there's no custom campaign menu system. So all the maps are individually loaded through this single-player custom game interface. Just so people are aware, you can still make custom campaigns for Reforged. I will still play them. But again, there's just not that typical menu system. Here we go. Oh, good. It doesn't count you down if there's not another player. Chasing Visions. My encoder shows a black screen. Hello? Hello, encoder. It's gotta show up eventually, right? Warcraft 3 is not responding. Wait for the program to respond. Don't worry, folks. We're gonna get through this together. If you close the program, you might lose information. Oh! We're back, baby! It's loading up those HG assets. Somewhere in the Arathi Highlands, Thrall, son of Durotan, and young war chief of the Orcish Horde, wakes up from his troubling dream. We've all seen these cutscenes before, their original iterations. The whole point of Reforged is a lot of the cutscenes are remade. Some of the maps are different in a variety of ways. I feel like for the most part they're going to be the same fundamentally, but there's going to be little bits and pieces that are different here or there. I believe that the way that the map maker would put it is he's remaking these maps in a way such that we originally expected them to be delivered when Reforged was released. So just keep that in mind.
What kind of nightmare was that?
It was not a nightmare, young war chief, but a vision. Follow me, and I will reveal what your future holds.
I don't know what this is all about, but I'll play along.
Isn't that cool? Even just that intro cutscene, just the changes made to it just make it so much better. I don't think we need the basic game mechanics. Apologies, though, if this is skipping anything new or interesting added, but I assume this is just, like, right-click to move. We can skip that.
I am the war chief.
Okay, here we are. So I don't expect, like, oh, the heroes are all different, or there's, like, a bunch of different items or anything like that. But again, we're seeing, like, lore additions. We might see maybe extra side quests. I don't know about that. But again, like the cinematics, I think in particular probably going to be like a major draw. In terms of difficulty, I don't know if this is going to be considered like the easy difficulty, or I'm sorry, not easy, the normal difficulty or the hard difficulty by default. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's head to our base.
Yes. Loktar, my warriors. We are yours to command, War Chief.
Okay. I feel like what this does is it puts the HD models to good use by giving them more up close camera angles. Also getting rid of the command card and such, the console.
Prepare yourselves. I sense a knoll ahead.
I think we can handle it. I think we can handle it, Thrall.
Yes? This was only a scout, but the knoll's camp lies just ahead.
Okay, so again, I am kind of on the lookout for anything new, like new paths to take. I don't think that the changes are extreme, but there's probably one or two specific things that are probably added to each map that we want to look for.
Dabu.
Based on having played this previously. For Map Marino, again, like there, for example, like you could visit South Shore and you got a little lore snippet for South Shore. We'll see that next episode. This is good, yes. Attack for all. He can take it. He gets passive heal. Well, everybody gets passive healing, but he gets faster passive healing. It's been a while since I've even opened Reforged. I mean, it's different. It just feels weird, but it's still the same familiar game, you know?
The spirits are restless.
I don't remember if there's anything. These huts will just be thorough.
Huh?
Gnolls are aggressive, unintelligent, hyena-like humanoids living in the Eastern Kingdom. Some think they are descendants of the hyena ancient guardian. Okay, getting some tips and tricks about the Gnolls' history.
We've discovered a group of Murloc raiders in the nearby river.
I just hit Q instinctively. Again, I'm comfortable for Thrall to be the one taking the heat. That's the whole reason we got him.
What do you want? I am the War Chief.
Very nice. Now, one thing I haven't really seen, I don't know if anybody is making too many. I know of a few, like, in-development campaigns for Reforged, but again, I think a lot of people are discouraged by the fact that there is no in-depth campaign menu system, which is a bit of a bummer. I don't know how bank data works, though, when you load map to map. I think it still works. I'll have to check with someone. I'll check with some folks on my Discord who will know for sure.
For honor.
We didn't get a Murloc lore tip, did we? By the way, let me just check the quests real quick. Yeah, nothing new there.
Yes. Let's get on.
You can find additional items and rewards by destroying neutral buildings.
Survive.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Destroy the huts. You know your boy always destroys the huts. So again, this isn't going to be any like harder, I think, than the original game, and in fact, it may very well just be the original game on normal difficulty, so it might be easier than like the first time I played through Reforged, which is fine with me. I'm not necessarily looking for a major challenge here. I'm looking for like cool new things that have been added that kind of recontextualize the maps in Reforged. Is there anywhere else to go? Anywhere different to go? Here we go.
I am the War Chief. Be wary, my warriors. Don't let nightfall dull your senses.
Being able to play this map without the narrator is quite nice. And I don't actually think there's a way to turn that off in the original one. Also, I don't think in the original there was a thing where like you could destroy a hut and get something for it. Let's go this way. Where am I going?
For honor.
This seems different.
Dabu.
Circle of Outer Binding.
Yes.
Oh, hello. Thanks for that.
Dabu.
Okay, well, I don't know what that is.
The war chief.
It was probably something in World of Warcraft
For
or in
honor.
Warcraft 2. Who knows? But Circle of Outer Binding seems like something that probably existed.
An ogre. We'd have a fierce battle on our hands if the beast weren't sleeping.
See, even just the mildest change. I mean, I'm not saying that this was like an easy change to make, but in reality, it's
The
like a
spirits are restless.
like relative to like what you experience in the game. It's a small change to like turn that into a cinematic. But doing so, I feel like adds like a noticeable amount to
Spirits are
kind of the atmosphere of the map in a way. Also, we learn about ogres. They're large humanoids native to Draenor. They follow the orcs through the Dark Portal to Azeroth to participate in the First and Second Wars. And he smashes us.
I am the war chief. Lokrigar no God.
Oh, nice. Runes.
Let's get on with
I
it.
guess we'll destroy his mound. Sorry, buddy.
Yes. Time
Whoa.
to die. Lokrigar no God.
That scared the bejesus out of me. Also, was this a dead end? Up here? I guess I'm going the way I was supposed to go. Oh, yeah, okay, because down here was the Circle of Outer
For honor.
something. Bounding.
Dabu. Yes.
I will, again,
Yes.
relevant enemies are creeps. Well, that's cool.
I am the war chief.
I know I've already said this, but I feel like
For honor.
the removal of the console during cinematics is very nice. I like that a lot.
A golem. Watch yourselves, my brethren. Those creatures do not sleep at night.
Again, another little intro cinematic. Now, some would argue, appropriately, it's subjective, that, like, oh, adding cinematics just, like, takes control away from the player and can be a little annoying. Though, in theory, you can probably just skip them if you
Let's
wanted.
get on
I
with
feel
it.
like the whole idea of Reforged was to re-experience the game and kind of get that little extra flair.
For Doomhammer!
And so I'm for it in this instance. Unless they, like, really start to drag, but they're relatively concise and they just,
The spirits
I think they're
are
a nice little
restless.
addition here for sure.
Dabu.
Got another one.
Huh? Lokrigar no God.
It's chasing visions like you've never seen before. Golems are magical constructs, often crafted by mages. Some of them may roam
Let's
freely,
get on with it.
but where they are going is a complete mystery.
Yes.
They were just laying around,
Dabu.
and we killed them. I guess we needed that treasure. We needed that ring +1, the most important item of them all.
For honor.
Getting pinged again?
I am the war chief.
I'll be completely honest.
Forest trolls. I still can't believe they were ever a part of the Horde.
I'll be completely honest. I feel like I don't remember enough about these prologue missions in particular to
Lokrigar.
remember
Hello to my little friend.
what was there originally and what's part of this reforged version. We'll see. Some stuff I like the lore pop-ups, for example. Some forest trolls, like the Amani tribe, are led by Zul'jin, fought alongside Gul'dan during the Second War.
I am the war chief.
And then you boys gotta break crates, because it's very important.
Lokrigar no
Hey, we got 5 missions instead of just 2 that we've gotta...
Yes. The spirits are restless.
that we gotta gear up for. I will say, I definitely like how...
The war chief.
Oh, cool. Manual of Health. I think that may have been in the original. I don't remember, though. I don't think the rune was, though. That's because that was like a Reign of Chaos thing. Unless they added it for Reforged, but I don't think that was
For
the case.
honor.
Of the limited amount of things they were able to get done for this,
Yes.
for Reforged, I like that they reintegrated the rest of the demo
Let's
campaign.
get on with it. Dabu.
It's just that easy, boys.
Greetings, son of Duratan. I knew you'd find your way.
It was you I saw in the vision. Who are you? How do you know me?
I know many things, young war chief, about you and your people. My identity at this time is unimportant. What is important is that you rally your people and leave these shores immediately.
Leave? What's this all about, human?
Human? I left my humanity behind long ago. I am something different now. Know that I have seen the future and beheld the great burning shadow that is coming to consume this world. You sense it as well, don't you?
The demons are returning.
Yes. And only by leading your people across the sea to the distant lands of Kalimdor will you have a chance to stand against them.
But how can we...
I will answer all of your questions in time, young war chief. For now, rally your warriors and prepare to leave this land. We will speak again.
None of this makes sense. But the spirits tell me that I should trust him.
Hey, and it's a cool use of the lightning without being just god-awful in a playable mission. Because everybody hates the lightning effect, especially in those Sentinel missions. Well, that was cool. I know there are 2 interludes in here, so let me check where those are. I think I said almost, probably everything that I wanted to say during the mission itself, because it's not like much is happening during this mission in particular. It's not until like the 3, 4, and 5 maps where like, oh no, we actually should pay a little bit of attention to what's going on in the game. But yeah, this is very interesting. I feel like the cinematics done in this way does add a lot of character to the characters, if that makes sense, right? I feel like it establishes a bit more of a connection to the characters than you got previously, but that's just like my opinion, man. But I think that's pretty cool, and the fact that the mouths move with the dialogue means that you don't need the console with the portrait giving you the dialogue. And I think in original Reforged, I think part of the console disappears, but the portrait stays. So I think this is a better decision to just have them more zoomed in, and then just getting rid of the portraits and the console entirely, and then just having the subtitles central on the screen. Anyway, this is Nate. I'm excited to continue. Again, there are 5 maps, so this is going to be a relatively short series, about 2.5 weeks, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.